All right, lads. Right, so now I'm just trying to set up everything correctly before we jump into it. Unreal's going to be very demanding, especially live streaming at the same time. I'm expecting very low FPS, but it should still be manageable, I hope. First thing I want to do is make sure it's not taking up all my processing before I even click into it, because that's going to be the thing that kills the stream. If I reduce its CPU usage like this, uses some leeway. All right. We've also got to share screen. Problem is, I'm also doing it on 2K monitor, so it's unintentionally extra demanding. I'm also only doing software ray tracing right now, so that way the stream doesn't die. Right. The stream mode, go into here. I want probably make a specific desktop capture one, but a bit awkward right now, so let's just do this. Good. Oh, I haven't got desktop capture over here. Go back to Steam mode, swap to game. Gotta make the landscape version work, or we're good. This one and this one. There you go. Nice. So yeah, not being on the ray tracing one. Actually, this is running surprisingly okay. We're only on high, but it's fine. So a big part of what I want to be doing this next couple of hours, I'm just improving everything. For those of you who've never seen this environment before, like I've worked on roof tiles, actual roof tiles, and I'm just like trying to upgrade everything right now. That's sort of the idea. One big one is I need to replace this. This building's terrible. It was in a distance, so I didn't bother working on it too hard. Is that a game lanyard? It is. Oh my god. Holy moly, this scene is old. I need to fix all this up. Again, it's in the background, so maybe I don't. Or it is running a little slow, but the stream should be fine. Oh, I should really have some music for you guys to play. Hold on a minute. There's something to chill out to. That's good. Good. Yeah. As usual, I have my double volume leveled at. Oh, do you want me to turn up my input then? Because I can make myself louder. It says I'm really loud right now. I feel like this is too big. The more I look at it, there you go, it's a bit better. Now it seems good. Okay, good. Let me just play some copyright-free music. Twitch safe lo-fi. That should be good. Oh, you know what? I should have the YouTube app open. I don't have it, and then just record that. That'd be even easier, but oh well. Explorer, Unreal, Firefox. If I do Firefox... That should be working, right? So now you should be hearing just some basic lo-fi, right? What's happening in that direction for me to get no FPS? Interesting. Is it this over here? Another big upgrade I need to do is the trees. Oh, I have a bucket. Perfect. Oh. I've had you are streaming while using Unreal. Watching while using Unreal at the same. Nice. This scene is how old? 7 years old. And basically, the whole point is we're trying to upgrade it for better presentation on my portfolio. I don't want to just scrap the scene entirely, but if I like replace all the materials with better materials and make it look a bit better, it should be good. For example, this got replaced. Let me show you the replacement. Also, everything was like tilted for some reason. I think it was because I was using OBJs and OBJs would tilt and I couldn't figure out a way to fix it. If memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure that was the reason. I just want to show you like an example of the replacement. So watch. We went from this to this. Although that part does look a little too dark here. But you see the upgrade? Like this to this. Pretty significant. I think it's slightly too brown though. So let me edit some materials. I'm surprised how well this is running. Again, we are only on a gaming laptop. Just doing some development, watching you, level designing. Nice. It's always fun. Docs. Custom lab. There you go. Now I've got chat open separately to make it easier to read. It's probably this. Let me slightly reduce this to like a 1.5. Desaturation is good. Make it slightly less brown. Yeah, that's good. Oh, look at that FPS drop. I don't even want to... This is on a 2K monitor as well, to be fair. I should be doing this definitely on a 1080p. This got a slight rework, but... Huh? Why does the music sound super weird? That's better. Is that like overlapping music? Was that just me? Also, because without the hardware ray tracing, we're not getting a lot of reflection inside. I also want to do a lantern over here. I've got this really makeshift dock here, which we're going to put like a... What's that bucket gone? No backseat development. I just want to chill today. I feel like that's something that people don't really understand. But when I've been watching other people's streams here and there, I know, heathen. But I've been watching other people's streams here and there, and it is surprising how many people do ban basically backseat development. Let me look at this. It looks okay. Do we need to make it better? It looks pretty good. Let me export it out, see if we can improve the model. For example, like you saw the difference between the two of these, right? Let me get back again. You should make it look better. That's a fine comment, right? Although, you know what? I'll never get over, like, almost when I started streaming, what comment did they make? It was like, It was something about it looking bad, right? And I went, yeah, but what looks bad? Tell me what looks bad so I can improve it. And then he said, like, it basically was something out of my control. Yeah, like, so this has no texture change, right? It's the exact same textures. I just redid, like, if you actually zoom in close, right, you can see where things are stretching. But I'm hoping that when I take the, like, actual beauty shots, you're not going to be close enough to even see that, right? And then, like, when I take, like, a shot over here, I could be doing, like, something like this, right? Yeah, the textures are exactly the same. I've just slightly adjusted the material and the mesh. So I've not actually had to rework the material. Stuff I've actually done is I've upscaled like textures on here just to make it look a bit more in depth closer. The normals are still not upgraded, but if we're close enough for like here, right, that looks pretty detailed still. Is there anything I've remodeled, retextured? Technically remodeled this because I actually made it out of stone just to look a bit better. This is slightly different. Made them actually thicker, actually look decent. Ooh. Why am I laggy when I look over here? What's going on over there? I still have my little pond over here. So when I originally made this, I made this like trail. One of it's just the amount of trees. But the stream isn't lagging, right? Because it's just the GPU it's hitting, so it should be fine. Any reason the stream is vertical? Because there's a horizontal too. There's two streams going on at the same time. The vertical is just so people can see me on shorts. Swap over to the horizontal stream. I recommend it. I mean, what I technically could do in actually on the vertical is I could focus it on just the preview, right? So if I just like crop it, like this. Is that better for the preview? It's auto-saving. My arch nemesis, the autosave. Now we have to wait patiently. Autosaves is probably taking up so much of my time. Also, I'm obsessed with Temu at the moment. I just want to buy stuff off of it. My girlfriend had to tell me off. Yeah, I think that might look better for verticals. I probably won't be full screening it anyway, but it means you don't see me do the dev stuff, so I'm not sure. Because when I'm like off the screen, you won't see it, right? So I don't know. Maybe there'd be a better way I could do it that I'm not thinking of right now. Anyways, what was I doing? The bucket. Let me quickly check the bucket. The bucket's a very small item, so it might not be worth it. But the water looks very cool. I've not really done very good on the grass, I think, for the water. We need to properly do this. Maybe even make like a little river. Yeah, so originally it was like a path, right? It goes all the way over here. That's still over here. No way. Oh my god. It's the little gravestone. Oh, this makes me want to cry. I was making this so many years ago. I don't talk to this friend much anymore. We occasionally message. I built like a tiny little house here, like jokingly, and said it was Luke's house. And then I put loads of particle effects. Look behind the toilet. Oh my god. What's this? What? I never saw them. No, that's so funny. Toilet in the cabin in the woods. Bro. The memories. This is crazy. I feel like we could improve this outhouses model as well. All we have to do is randomly select all of the like shapes and slightly randomize them. That way we get like a bit more of a natural look. You know what? Let's do that. The pooper, I called it. Let's do the pooper first. Again, I'm trying my best to not have to retexture everything right now. We can move on to that later. Right now, it's mostly the modeling. I know what, it definitely is a bad idea on the stream to do what I did, because now I'm going to go into Blender, and now you won't be able to see like the whole screen properly. Yeah, let's just show you everything. There you go. Oh god, the music sounds like Wind Wakery or something. It's crazy. All right. Blender's really great for stuff like this because, like, actually, I won't show my desktop. But you can just like drag things in. My desktop's a mess. I don't think there's anything weird on my desktop that you guys are going to judge me for, but except from it being a mess, and I can't bother to get other people in here being like, "Oh, your desktop's so messy. You need to clean it up." Something I like to always do now when I'm just like developing. Also, is the stream running fine for anyone here? Like, because I'm streaming only using CPU now, I'm hoping that OBS won't cause it to slow down. Because even back when on my gaming PC, we had that problem. But now making OBS use the CPU, I shouldn't have that problem anymore, right? Yes, like I always like to do now, right, is go to shadows, cavity, both, turn up, turn down our ridges to not make those edges look too strong, but then turn up our valley, which is basically our ambient occlusion, and you just get like a nice little lighting effect to it. Like, look, cavity off and shadows off, right? Very, very flat. Shadows on, cavity on, and you just get like a lot more lighting effect on it, which I think is really nice. Okay, first let's quadrillate all our tries. What I'm gonna do is slightly reduce the size of all of these. Yeah, all of these ones, like slightly on the normals, do this so you can see holes in like this. Because then I'm gonna select all of them again as a separate shape. Oh, see, there's a lot of things wrong with this. We don't have like any deviation. All right, so if you select all of them, then go like randomize transform. Then we slightly like it moves it. Oh wait, first of all, geometry. There you go. Then randomize. So we only want to like very, very slightly move them in all directions, like very, very slightly. But that should be enough to just give it a little bit. I think that's too much. Too much. Even less, like this much. Just a fraction, and then a tiny bit on the tilt as well. Wow, 1% looks like that much. It's crazy. 0.5. And then scale. Yeah, like 1.05. That might be too much, actually. Yeah, that's which is that the randomized location? What's making it? Oh, because it's shrinking it. So that's really giving it a slightly older looking effect, which is nice. And you can see into it, which I don't know if it's the best thing. I also feel like they need to be thicker. I feel like I made them way too thin. Thicken them up and pull them in. The more I've become like an experienced 3D artist, the more I know randomization is king for making things look more like just better. If can I put holes in it after it's been fully textured? Also, one important thing, we combine all these quick. And let's go to weighted normals. There you go. So how are you guys? I hate seeing a dead chat. I want some communication. How are you guys? Tell me about what you've been doing. Tell me about stuff. The reason I quit the first time streaming this channel is because I hate sitting here in silence. I want to have chats. I want us to share things about development. Wow, I've got hinges on it. That's cool. Hmm. $13.3. Okay. Stretching like this isn't always the best idea because you're stretching those bevels, and what you could do instead is like grab it like this and pull it. But the reason I'm doing it this way is because this is really loud music. Excuse me. Is it loud for you guys? It's so loud for me. In case I get any messages. Why does my music stop? The video is stuck in buffering. There you go. Yeah, so the reason I'm scaling it is because I'm not changing the textures. A stretch texture is better than a pull texture. You don't usually notice it as much. Wait, if I just push F3, it should be there, yeah. Big one I want. I do want it to change scale in this way, but maybe just not as much as I'm doing it. Yeah, something more like that. Oh. Maybe not weighted normals on that one. It's because the end. Oh, it's not actually an Engon. I assume it being an Engon was causing that problem. You probably can't notice that. I mean, what I could do is... Wait, it is already marked sharp. Hold on a minute. If I like mark sharp. Maybe it's because this needs a bevel on it. Hold on a minute. With the weighted normals, it's not the best geometry. I'm just trying to do best of what I got. Okay, so it does bevel good. That bevel? Not amazingly. Yeah, this is a pretty garbage geometry. I clearly booleaned this because I was being lazy. But again, I'm trying to avoid retexturing things. So remodeling it is kind of out of the question. I don't even know where to find the free assets because I haven't added them since Fab took over. Not because I dislike Fab, just because I didn't know where to find them. Because the free assets are always useful, even if it's just for like educational purposes. Sometimes learning from other assets can really help improve your own. See, I can only bevel it ever so slightly for it. Essentially glitches out. But it does work, see that? Like, without that, and weighted normals, it breaks, right? But with it, we fix that issue. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Why is my throat getting bad again? Every night, my throat, as you can hear, starts going to like, scratchy is not the word, but you know what I mean. We're peeking through the roof now. Interesting. If you all see a section called limit time free and each month they give free. Yeah, they used to do the same when it was Unreal, which is awesome. I swear I just heard Nabi say hey in that in this song. Does the music sound alright, by the way? Let's just do scale and just do like, whoa, do like, super like tiny. Which was the height? Ah, right, okay. What did I just click? There you go. That's better. Oh, that's a lot better. Obviously, this is way too high. I was just trying to figure out which one that was. That's... So I just want the height one right now. Why does my throat is just... What's happening? You know what? It kind of was already scaled. Yeah, I think we're actually fine. Doesn't matter if that's clipping, to be fair. Just need to pull this part. Oh, my throat is actually insane right now. Oh my word. What I could be doing as well is adding like more geometry, right? And then slightly adjusting some of the shape too. Like randomized selection. Isn't it randomized selection? Select random. There you go. Turn it down to select just a few bits. And then like doing like either like a scale adjustment. Just to help change up the shape from just being completely flat. Do I want to do that? Do I need to do that? I think is a better question. I don't think I need to do that. We'll see. Hey, Straight is so cool. How's it going, buddy? How are you this fine evening, my good sir? I don't know why my throat is randomly, like, just getting scratchy. I was going to make a cup of tea. I forgot. Make it ever so slightly change things. Very nice. That is so like clean geometry in here, but whatever. All right. Wait, is it like? Oh, it does have geometry in it. Nice. Combine it all. Nope. Combine you to you. Oh, way around. Combine you to you. Yes. Select everything. Select the door last. Combine. Excellent. 10 out of 10 wood peeping. Hey, Megapixels again, buddy. I'm going back to my old scene. I don't know if you remember this one. But I just... I've just been slowly... like, I've only opened it yesterday. And I've just been improving it. For example, I know I just showed this like 3 times already, but I just think it's a really good example. If you don't know, if you press T, it lets you select 3 transparent objects. It's such a random tip, but it's actually a really good one. Oh, it's unlocked. It's fine. For example, this dock, the exact same material and the same texture. All I did was take it out, go and blend it real quick, and just randomize up all the geometry. And boom, it already looks like way better. Like it fits the scene a lot better. I've done other things too. I did the tiles on here. If you don't remember what they used to look like, good, because it was just a flat plane before. I added a window in here. I've been changing up textures. For example, the way I've been changing up textures, I can actually show you. Come to here. How's the job been going, Megapixel? I'm still jealous, extremely, because I've never been able to find a job in the game industry. Oh, is that all that's going here? So I'm basically just applying a desaturation, some contrast, and some reduction in color in general. And we're getting a more like worn, like see the difference already? See how it matches the scene more? So I'll show before and after. So that's what it looks like now. That's what it looked like before. Actually, not too bad. Maybe I'm slightly making it a little too dark. But it's in a material, I can adjust that. like around there. You know what? It kind of has like Hunt Showdown vibes. But yeah, big one is like randomizing stuff and making wood thicker. For some reason, I had an obsession with making the wood really thin. These aren't too bad. I could probably still keep these. The problem is I've not made like a texture on the end. Actually, I have. It's just not very good. I quickly upscaled the textures on the van. The wheel probably is pretty good. Yeah, the wheel still kind of holds up, honestly. Quickly look at like the text change if I do this. I think that's too dark now. Let's go like around here. Too light. Yeah, probably around there. That's pretty good. God, I've got such an itchy foot. It's unreal. Ah. I can feel the heat coming from my PC. That's funny. On my laptop, sorry. Itch, 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 itch. Oh. Again, is everything set up okay? You can hear the music and everything. Oh, I should really put you back into the ground. I'll put him somewhere that actually makes more sense. The wheel looks a bit too small as well. Don't you love the jitteriness? I could lower the settings more, or even go to unlit for a bit. Actually, like that works quite well. Maybe I should stay in here. Less demand on my PC. Yeah, so definitely the trees need to be replaced, but I need to find a good way to do it, whether it's speed tree or what. But it's definitely a very good one to replace. Where are these coming from? That is not even coming from a tree. There should be far less spawning, but obviously they're exaggerated to show them off in runtime. I have. I need to get my other scene up because I have like butterflies I made in Particle Fix. Dude, that'd be a nice thing to add. Yes. So let's see the change in this, right? So we got this. So many flies. Look. Can you even... that's gross. Can you even see inside when I turn on this? Was it too dark? Ooh. That's so gross. Oh, why did I do that, bro? That is so disgusting. Oh my god. Alright, anyways. So let's compare. Did I export you? How tall is he? Have I got the scales correct? 2 meter, almost 2 meters tall. Still not tall enough. It should be... Wait, is it... I did not miss that. Wait, how did I do that? What? Oh, its scale was all funky. Interesting. Is he scaled up? He is scaled up. That makes sense. Yeah. Because, yeah, he's not even 2 meters high. What does 1.5 make him? 1.5. 2.5 meters? 3.6. 7.5. About 8 foot? That's probably about right. Yeah. That probably is to scale. Do you ever, like, do something in... Oh, wait, you're not even seeing Blender. Hold on a minute. I take it back, would not poop. Fair enough. How's the job going, Megapixel? He didn't reply. My mic is on, right? I'm not just talking to nothing. Also, is the music fine? I need to know if the music's fine. All right, let's pull that back in. Import should be fine. Why is he imported on his side? So why does it look so weird? All right, let's fix that. Why has he imported on his side? Everything else I've imported in here has been fine. I'm intrigued to why he's imported on his side. Well, I didn't delete anything important for over here, did I? Let's go on there. Yeah. That looks good. You know what? I always like detailed lighting. Look how cool this looks. You got lighting as well. But that kind of looks cool. It's on. I just had an ad. Yeah, it certainly is a job. Production-wise, Matt, I just got back from vacation nearly 3 weeks and basically missed nothing. Wow. Can you give me a job yet? You know what I always wanted to do with this scene is make it so you can make it like snowy and stuff like that by just turning up a slider, because all you need to do is put snow on the Z facing axes of everything and it will just like kind of work. It won't be like the most accurate, but it would just kind of work. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, it didn't import it inside that time. That's nice. Itchy head. Oh, nice. It has the texture already. If I replace it, it'll be rotated. Yep. See if the model differences do give it a little bit more character. It's letting more light in because of the cracks. I was going to say, you're not getting that darkness as much anymore. It will work when we're on hardware ray tracing, so I'm not too fast with that. Why does he slide it shorter? He's a short king. I think just lower down. Yeah, the lack of darkness in the middle makes me not like the... Why does it look different? I can't tell if it looks better or worse. All we did is like randomize like the shapes and everything. So, oh yeah, that's not an either. You know, that's probably helping with the dark back actually. Why is my throat so garbage right now? It's so weird. It actually is, I think. Yeah. That's actually helping give it a darker back. That's funny. Okay, I think that is slightly better. We've got like, you see like the randomness here. So one thing I want to do too is upscale the textures. Just using an upscale. Let's see if that works. What is the resolution? 2K. Let's make it 4K. Now, this 100% can be textured better, but that takes a long time. So we're trying to be smart. We're trying to Save as much time as possible. So let's replace this with this one. I'm going to add 2025 at the end. 2026, sorry, at the end. And then we're going to rotate it by... Oh, its center point is not in the same place. Okay. They're slightly shifted now, so I got there you go. Make it cover more of the back. I like how the ripped like paper is clearly like it's clearly like on a welder line, because when you move it, the rips like don't move, which is really interesting to see. Okay, now, yeah, let's decrease. Oh, who's that? Hello. Hello, Oakley Edge. How's it going, buddy? All right, let's see if we can upscale the textures. Having 3 different monitors at 3 different resolutions is actually really, really annoying. Because it just causes so many issues. Wait, what upscaler was I using before? This one? I do not remember. Did they change how it looks in like the last 2 days? I know you guys can't see. Hold on a minute. I don't know how to search my search history properly. Oh, there's search. This one? I think they've literally changed how it's looked in the last 2 days. Was it this one? I found one that was pretty good at upscaling textures. This one. Found it. Alright, let's see how this works. It's just like this website here. Because as you can see, when we get close, we see a lot of that detail get reduced. So, using an upscaler might help increase that resolution. Images processing because it is making it 4K, so it does take a while. All right, let's go to the bucket now. Our image is upscaled. Nice, nice, nice. Download. Download image. All right, let's see if that makes it look any better. Does that look any better? Kind of? I didn't click the enhance button, so it definitely is making it look better, actually. Let's click the enhance button now. I'm curious. Let that do it again. Oh my god, lag. Alright, let me go for the bucket. Oh, wait. Oh, I did delete it by accident. Whoops. This one. There you go, just like a little small dog. Then I want like a bucket. Ignore the flickering water. See, it just looks too perfect, but that's kind of the point. If it was random on any of this, it would let water out and wouldn't work. So it kind of makes sense to look perfect. Hmm. It's actually that dark inside. Interesting. See how much the water changes, but we can't really go into cinematic. Go to epic. Image size exceeds the maximum size. What? You literally did it a second ago. What do you mean? It literally did it for me a second ago. That's saying it. The size is too big. So yeah, a big one's going to have to be the dirt here. When I get this looking good, I think it's going to be night and day. Always save. The bane of my existence. I did like these little things. Okay. Why has my performance dropped drastically? I mean, it wasn't good anyway, But after that autosave, whoa. Yeah, I like these little bits here where it's just like budget. The way that the lights hitting the grass, that looks so nice. Pebbles are a little too wet. But it's fine, we can improve our quality as we go. Pretty sure everything on this project was handmade, by the way. Throat, please. I just want to talk normally. Why? Is it because I've been talking too much today? The wall looks so weird without being on cinematic mode. It's strange. What does this look like if I throw in the if I throw in the texture change a little bit? Oh, that gets way too dark. Wow. Okay. So we want it like a point. So 5. 5. Yeah, more like around there. I feel like it needs more desaturation, actually. Less too blue for the type of scene I'm making. I can't believe my voice is sounding like this. Like, I sound like I've aged 20 years. What is happening? Maybe. Yeah, let's get some tea. Maybe my throat needs some liquids. What is happening? That's better. A bit more desaturated. See that? It's also a little too wet, I feel. It's amazing how I like have different perspective the better of an artist I become. Equally, it's because I just wasn't as good, right? And I have improved. And I feel like people take that for granted too. That's a bit better, less reflective. Yeah, that already looks better. That looks like that fits the scene way better. God, that roof looks so much better. Let's just look if I do this way instead. Okay. I get the feel. It's definitely a little too low though. It's got that like overly occlusion feel, you know what I mean? Oh. Huh? All I disconnected was the ambient occlusion. Why would... What? Hmm? Alright, let's go get some tea. I just think it needs to be a fraction brighter. Fix the issue. I will go get tea, don't worry. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Where the light hits it looks very nice. You can even see like the dirt hitting it at the bottom. Problem is the logs are quite brown, And the dirt's quite brown. So you can't see it too much, you know what I mean? There's definitely dirt on there. I think it might need more mold. This looks so much better than what it used to look like, though. Alright, let's go get tea. Be right back. I'll just leave you guys watching that. Get back to check side. 1 second. Okay, I was making sure it definitely was this mic being used. Sadly, clip doesn't work because my Streamlabs is assigned to the other channel, not this one. Well, unless you just manually make the clip the normal way, like on Twitch. It'd be good to just start uploading clips of me doing dev stuff though, right? On this channel. That'd be cool. What I want to make is like a toolbox. Oh wait, let me download this texture I just did. Let's check. You know what? This area would look nicer if we changed the lighting. For those of you who don't know, you can easily change the lighting. Right, let's check this one out. Does this look even better? With the enhanced turned on. So let's go here. Oh, it does. That's huge. So it went from this one to this one to this one. Yeah, that's good. You got to remember the normals haven't improved or anything. It's just the textures. Yeah, here looks very good. Look at that. Compared to what it originally looked like. You know what? Actually, not as strong as I thought it was going to look here. Okay. Oh, well. It was worth having a look. Then now we've got bits that actually poke out. There's some depth to it now rather than just being completely flat. It is stretching in some areas now, though, because of that. Because, you know, it was textured about that. Without thinking about that. Something I want to do here. I'm too lazy to go find it in the content browser. Docs. No, not the actual doc mesh. Silly me. You know, I've actually put on a surprising amount of weight, but I've only just recently had a health check, and they said I was perfectly healthy. In Japan, right? Like, usually the place where they're very strict at telling you that kind of stuff, they said I was perfectly healthy. I was very surprised. I was like, wow, really? Uh-oh, outhouse, where'd you go? Okay, now you're like way too dark. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty good. Gotta remember the sun's going down, so it is supposed to be kind of dark over here. Raise the sun up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. Look at all the leaves falling. I really need to reduce that. Hey, that looks so good. That lighting change. Wow. I feel like there needs to be like a difference here. Tell the rest of the scene looks. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Oh, the water looks so flat. Okay. Yeah, the water looks better when it gets darker. Right, it looks so much more cinematic. I feel like a bear trap over here would be good. Yeah, I want to make like a toolbox. We can't stream for much longer, by the way. We got work tomorrow. And I worked 10 hours today. Like these rusty toolboxes. I've not got a toolbox right now. And right now I'm looking more just improving the existing assets. So we can grab our bear trap. Which again is on the side. Why is everything on its side? Even got a chain attached. That's what the bear trap looks like. Definitely not fitting the tone colors right now. Bit better. I think it's a tad too dark now, though. A little too saturated. I've lost too much color, I feel. Yeah, that's a bit better. The unnecessary detail on this, though. Oh, that looks so cool getting close, because I've just got unnecessary detail, like the coil. You definitely wouldn't need that much detail on this. Now let's improve the texture. Why not? If the website works and makes it look better, I don't see a reason why not. It's a 1K resolution right now. Let's export it. See if it works. Right. I do low-key want to export things though and make it so they're not rotated. Gonna bother me when I'm editing other stuff. I feel like what's nice with reworking a scene is if people join the stream, they still get something nice to sort of look at. Where if you're starting from scratch, you gotta like, you know, they're just watching the block out stages. But you know, you can actually look, go, oh, look at all this stuff. The more I look at this, the more I think it's a tad too brown. It looks like it's covered in dirt. I think it needs to be a fraction lighter. I kind of want it to be around that, but like it's a little too much. If we could bring it up. See, now I think that's too much. Maybe around there. That looks good. And I do also want it to look like it's old and dirty. But I don't want to make it look like it's made a day. You know what I mean? You know what? You guys ever get annoyed at like the before and afters in like advertising Amazon products? Oh. The worst one is when it shows you like the quality of like a screen or whatever, and the first screen is just completely blurred. And what was the one I saw? And I was like, that's not how that would look like. Like, it was just like such a bad comparison. It's so fake. I was like, oh, I hate these. All right, let's see if it improves the texture. Let's get real close to our thing and apply. Oh, I didn't see a difference. Did it get better? It looks no different. That's literally doubled its resolution, but it looks no different. Yeah, I like, it's not changing enough to care about. Okay. I feel like its normals are too strong. What do you guys think? I feel like they're a fraction too strong. Oh. Bot in chat. Oh, it's deleted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Flatten normals. That's a plugin, right? A plugin and there you go. If you plug it in without changing anything, does it flatten them immediately? No. Then I can Oh, I pressed 1. Why did it teleport me? Yeah, I'm running out of video memory. Yeah, don't do insane development on a gaming laptop. I've got 4070 mobile. It's better than nothing, but... So if I turn this up, it should flatten the numbers, right? Wait, did that increase the numbers? Oh, no, okay, yeah. So I want to flatten them a little bit. I feel like those numbers are a little too strong. This is so unnecessary. This is far too much detail on this. Another problem with this is these are too sharp. Realistically, I should have had some broken and stuff like that. It's too perfect. So first of all, let's export it and re-import it the right way around, because it's going to bother me if I don't. It's a rotate point there, I think. So I'm just gonna Unreal auto saving. Gotta love it. Do I want to change the like where it looks at all mesh wise? It is very clean. I do hate how perfect these teeth are. But I don't know if there's like, because they would be perfectly made, right? The issue is like what I want essentially there to be is like some of them like broken, for example, like snapped off teeth, stuff like that, right? Now, can I do that without causing like would it move the like texture for me? Just do like this. Like just a couple broken. I kind of want another one over here. Just a couple broken. And then what I could do is like grab this, pull this back a little bit like that, so they like not perfectly. It's a very small detail I shouldn't really be caring about. But like, it'd be nice, right? They have like the slight change on them. The question is, will it work in the textures? Because again, I'll try my best not to retexture it. If I'm having to retexture it, it defeats the purpose of what I'm going for. Bear Trap 2026. See you next time, man. Does it work in the textures? Well, it kinda does. Problem is the normals. But I think that's fine. That works, right? Can I fix it in here in Blender? No, because it shouldn't be doing that anyway. What I could do is a bevel. Oh, I can't really. Oh yeah, it's too sharp, of course. What is the res? Oh, it's whoa. The poly count on this is unnecessary. Look at the chains. That's so unnecessary. Now, why is that looking like that? It looks like smooth. Is it really just the normals? If I remove the normals quick, will it look sharp? There you go. No, not really. You never get this close anyway. I'm kind of like putting too much thought into it, really. You're gonna see it from like here. And from here, it looks fine. So what I want is it like on here somewhere. Maybe like tilt it down like this. Problem is that part doesn't make sense if it's like that. I'd have to like pull it up, put it like here, right? Then the chain's floating. That's the problem when you attach a chain. Maybe just tilt until it rests on that part like this. Yeah, like that. But I'm going to want it towards the camera, so it needs to be more like this. Don't care if it clips, because you're not going to see it from the camera. Yeah, just something like that. I just want to show that there's a thingy, a bear trap. Although maybe like tilting it like this would be better. Now here's the moment of truth, right? Oh, that's not the thing I meant to load up. I'm like off frame here because I lean back a lot. Will these look better? First of all, I think I made them slightly too dark. That's fine, easy fix. We'll give him a little bit more color back. I actually kind of like them losing a bit of color. Again, it gives it like a Hunt Showdown kind of look in the color toning. Too light. That didn't look like it changed at all. Am I editing the right thing? Yeah, I think I am. I know that looks good. That's good. Now, yeah, moment of truth. So one, I think I've made. Oh my god, are you okay? I'm running so slow now. Oh. Oh god, is my ABS been freezing a lot? Wait, has my camera been freezing this much before? Hold on a minute. Is that what part is actually freezing here? Okay, we're good now. Am I back to freezing if I do this? No, we're good. Moment of truth. Oh, why the pallet's on the side? wait, did I export that to the right spot? I think I just confused myself. Yeah, okay, I did create a folder called palette. It's because the file was called palette as well. I got really confused. Oh, didn't know what to load that up. Okay. See, they actually do have some shape to them, which is nice. Oh, and they do kind of change a little bit, but I want to randomize a little bit more. Right, first of all, geometry. Problem is they clip when I do that. That's the Z, right? Yeah. Before. How do I redo? Well, what did I redo? Just a bit. Okay, before, after. So just like making things not equally line up, which I don't know if is what I want or not. I want things to scale upwards, not. I want everything a little bit thicker, I think. Which means I could select everything and just do this. But then I'll have to pull, oh my throat. Then I'll have to pull these out. Oh my god. You know, I did something earlier that I thought looked really cool. So if you like make a cube, put it over here just to make it easier. Why is it not? Oh, it is. Just so zoomed out, it doesn't look like it. All right. I'll do this, right? What's the easiest way? Actually, no. Easiest way to do this, because of the way we want it to be shaped, is get a circle. Go like, I don't know, 16. Grab it, pull it inwards. Then just grab one. Delete the rest. Turn this into like a stone, right? For a well, right? 16, so we need to do 360 divided by 16, so 22.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go array. And we're going to make the array go around a rotation point at 22.5. Not that one. Damn it. I always get the last one. I always get it last. There you go. So let's also get a bevel on it. Bevel first. Smaller. And then, screw it, why not? Let's get subdivide on it as well. There you go. Now we've got like these stones, right, lining up. Then watch this. Increase this to get all the way around. We get one layer of our stone wall. Now, because all of this is just coming from the shape, what I can do is like, if I scale it into its bounding box, like into its... Huh? Oh, I want to scale it towards its origin point. That's it. That's 3D cursor. Media point? Nope. Active element? Nope. Okay, it'll be 3D cursor. So let's go cursor to origin. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, yeah. cannot remember how to make the cursor go to origin point. Cursor to active. There you go. Now if I scale towards cursor, right, I can increase the thickness of these rocks. Let's do something like that, right? Now, if I then like array upwards, how am I always last? And then you want to offset it. How do I do this again? Oh, that's it. I want to rotate it slightly. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Oh, that looks really cool. What the heck? This one, nope. This one, nope. This one. And then you can make it go random like that. So in that way, it looks like they're properly stacked to each other. You can make it perfect, but it always looks a little bit wrong if you make it perfect. Then what you can do, so that's like a well, right? Then we can decrease this to go as far as we want, have the tallest well or tower we want, right? We can do now, and this is where it gets fun. What's the curve? There it is. Oh, it's in the perfect spot. Yeah, of course. It's anode type automatic. Have I can't believe my throat is as bad as it is right now. Is that working? Got to do the array afterwards. This array, right? Wait, it's going the wrong around. Oh. The array's getting the opposite side than what I want it. Oh yeah, look, and now we can like adjust the rocks, how they spawn. That's kind of cool. I didn't even think about that. What about I do array curve attach? Kind of. Feel like I'm missing the order here somewhere. It's almost working. Oh, I just pressed button. Oh. What is happening? What have I done? Oh wow, I can't remember. I've clearly done it wrong. It looks very funny now. Anyways, get the palette back in with slight adjustments. I still want to randomize it a bit more. I do want to randomize the scale, but I guess I should just do it like by a really micro amount. Just to have it so it's not perfect. Because, I mean, it's made by like a random farmer, right? We don't want it to look perfect. My voice, where is it going? Why? Ah, please. That's not helped very much. Spell it like that. I definitely feel like I'm spelling it wrong. Whatever. So this also gets it to be imported the correct way, which would be nice. Does that look better than the other pads? I feel like it's such a minor change, you're not going to notice. I made the wood thicker and more randomized. Yeah, I don't think it's a strong enough change to really tell. That's all right. Definitely think we need more pallets in other places, though. It matches the wood here, which is kind of intentional, but I kind of don't like it at the same time. I also feel like the pallets are too small. Oh, they are. I'd scale up, didn't I? Like 1.5? 1.2. I could have some, like, outside. I could have it looking like a dock using it. Not a dock, what you call it? A porch. That's an interesting use of it. Make it look like a porch. Problem is, like, there's stairs to go up to it, and it means the stairs are being used. But I don't know if I prefer that. It's interesting. It's interesting. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day because I got to head off. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.